Hello, it's me, Mrs. Z from Creighton's Custom Creations, or C3. April 27th, 2019. I just want to say, if you like my videos, don't just watch. Hit the like button, and if you want to, and if you do enjoy it, please subscribe. I'm trying to make this a regular thing, and I've been watching other channels, and they're right, it's exciting when people like your videos, and you end up with followers, so would love to have some followers. That would be cool. This last week was pretty hectic. Lots on the kidney front going on. Mr. C quit draining for his peritoneal dialysis, and that wasn't good. So with peritoneal dialysis, what they do is they put a catheter in your stomach, and it has this transition piece that goes on it, and you get liquid coming in, and then you can also drain out through there, and it's a glucose solution that goes in your body and absorbs all the medicine, not the medicine, because that is the medicine, but absorbs all the crap out of your body, and suspends it in this solution so that when you drain, you can drain it out and then put new stuff in it. And it did. When it's working, it makes him feel absolutely much better. Everybody can see it. He's got more color in his face. He does things like take the dog to the dog park without being asked, and just has generally more energy, enthusiasm for things in life. So Thursday was supposed to be just a routine check with the eye specialist. Make sure that things are going well, because, sorry, my foot's itchy, so I'm bumping the little table again. To go check. So they squeezed him in Thursday morning in Edmonton at the Aberhart Clinic. Tried to do a drain and little push to try and see if they can get flush. No go. So that means back on Tuesday the 30th to go and have a little mini surgery type thing where they go in and they do some cleaning and fish that catheter that is supposed to be in the center of your stomach, right over your crotch, but it's migrated up to the right, up towards his ribs on the right side. So yeah, so basically, okay, the catheter is supposed to be right here, with his outgoing is on this side, but you can see in the x-ray where it was the pipe, the piece of tubing for the catheter was going down, and then up over, the catheter was up over here, and so not where it's supposed to be. So still far too many adventures in dialysis going on. It'd be nice to just get into a routine and just have everything work and just be done. As for me, saw the neurologist on Friday. That was a bit of a bust, not a waste of time, but a bit of a bust in the little conversation, because it wasn't a very long visit. He has determined I probably don't have MS. That the original diagnosis of fibromyalgia was correct, and that potentially all my problems are pain related. Feeling twofold on that one. It's sort of a good and a bad thing. Trying to get Alberta provincial assistance for something that resembles an income for me, so it's not everything's coming out of Kirk's income, which is a little tough now, because he has been missing work with the dialysis stuff, and so that's not great. Got some options to fix the financial front, so just need to sit down and go do that. It's a focus, 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 which is really a interesting thing with the focus with two people who have very little of it, because we're various stages of exhausted. Him just because he just doesn't feel good, because the kidneys aren't working, they're done. And me, apparently, pain is my nemesis. Super Rachel fights the evil pain. Anyway, so potentially a different direction to go with my doctor. Okay, and say, okay, we know I have this, and this, and this. How would you treat that? Let's just chuck MS in the corner, and especially, and try and do something different, because my MRI is on May 10th. But I have this sinking hunch, as with most things with me, it's going to come up clear. So I'm done. I'm done trying to fight the good fight. Let's just fight the fight we can do. My mom would call that picking my battles. And I miss my mom, because some days she was actually quite very wise and smart, and I would be able to have many conversations with her. She passed away a few years back, so I miss her every day. Okay, so that's on the health front. It's just us, the two of us, the C's, the Creighton clan here in Wainwright, just trying to muddle through the best we can and just keep going forward. On the crochet front, I'm getting his wrap, this big monstrosity right here. I'm getting that finished, so that's really kind of cool. I'm hoping to get some more pictures and organization getting done in both the C3 pages on Facebook. I finished the shawl that Kirk made his own. He says he liked it. Well, it's made with a wool yarn that I got from Goodwill. A number 6 chunky, I think they're called super chunky, I guess. And it just needed to be a little bit wider, so the other day we got another ball of number 6 chunky yarn, super chunky, and I finished that up, so it's huge, but he loves it, and so I need to get some pictures on Facebook. Sorry, lower back is really bothering me today with I got lots of arthritis pain, but it's not very nice today. The air is rather chilly. But happy to say that we are in the process of getting a little bit organized. As you can see behind me, I have new background. Yay, our wedding picture. Right there. We took... he took this headboard years ago when I was living at a... I was still single, and well, separated and getting ready to get divorced. Kirk had this headboard, and we turned it into a sideboard for the bed that I had at the other place I was living at. Oh, excuse me. And so there's a base that's attached to this, and we got that in the living room. And I was right. I like it. Looks really cool. So gives us a little bit more shelving space, and you probably won't be able to see. But yeah, you can just see Simon up there, all across it up in front of the window. But yeah, it's nice now, because we have that. The cats can go up there, and there's some place to put some stuff. Because somebody gave me some Blue Mountain pottery. I absolutely love that. It's my favorite thing next to colored glass. So Yay! And so right now it's got, we've got Groot and Moo and Winnie the Pooh, because I'm making this side. This is my side of the couch, so this is my side. But I don't think it'll stay that way. I just needed to get them. There's a coffee table just to my right down here that I have stuff, and I just put them up there for right the moment to get them out of the way. So, yeah, so not a lot going on here. Just trying to get crochet projects finished up. I've written my one list of things to do, and I'm hoping tonight to get the other pocket sewn on that sweater, that orange and red and brown sweater, and get it all done. I need to do some reviews on some projects that are finished. Hoping Mr. C can get the chainmail kilt pin finished to go with the there's Dale with the shawl that I finished for Kenzie, a friend of ours, and so that she can have it. That would be really, really good. Both were really bagged yesterday, so we didn't get over there to her house last night. But yeah, I think the other thing I need to do is work on forgiveness. Just keep working on forgiveness and not focus on where we are, but where I want to be going. Because this constantly worrying about money is stressing the both of us out. Like, I understand that money's important, but yeah, it's just stressing the hell out of both of us. And so, end of April, here going, wow, where'd time go? As I'm heading into May, I have to check my calendar because it's either May or June that everything gets put on hold, and I'm going to start making clay. Good old at home with flour and salt clay, to get them into the chocolate molds and start making Christmas ornaments. And on top of everything, the other thing I'd like to do, apparently this last month was supposed to have been video log every day on YouTube. There's a bunch of people doing that, and I've been following Connie and Alicia of Connie and Alicia's Crochet. So a shout out to Connie and Alicia. I do enjoy watching their show. I think they've got 105 subscribers, me being one. And it's more of it's another one of those where they talk about what they're doing, what's going on in their life, and I kind of like it because some of the stuff that Connie talks about, I'm going through too, so I'm not feeling quite so alone. And as you can see, I'm tired, and the medication, I'm not taking very much medication, but I'm so sensitive that just a little bit can be a lot. And so that's my plan, is to go back to the doctor and say, okay, we know I already have, screw MS, screw trying to get a big diagnosis for that. I had my upset yesterday, and then just discuss with him, okay, things I need to be doing. Just a go over, just a review, that's the word, just a review of what we need to be treating, how we need to be treating things, and then so that I can function a bit better and have more focus. And I don't think I'm ever going back to work. I don't think the arthritis is going to allow me to go back to work, because of where I have arthritis. It's not just in knees or elbows or anything. I got some in my neck, some between my shoulder blades, and then there's another patch of it in my lower back, just above the hips and that lower back down there. And it's not progressing rapidly, but it is progressing. And I do have some in my knees. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do anymore, because I can't stand for hours and I can't focus and I get all stressed out trying to do cash at a till. I'm not sure if I could do stocking shelves even part-time, because that's you'd be surprised at how heavy box stuff is, and I have weakness, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Was thinking freelance writing, but I get headaches when I write, so hence starting to do everything video. So not sure. I'm hoping maybe the crochet will take off. I've had a couple people tell me they like my sweater and they like my shawl the shawls I make, so maybe I can do a little bit of that, and hoping that with the Christmas ornaments, it's like April is this, not April, because April's almost done, May and June and July, start getting ready for November's craft fairs. There we go, craft fairs. So anyways, yeah, so when the mouth doesn't want to work. Okay, but I do have a project coming up that I'm going to start working on today, and on that list was on my list over here. It says to do crochet, case wrap. That would be Mr. C. Mr. C's fingerless mitts. I need to finish those. Oh, they're great even in the summertime, because keep your hands warm, but your fingers are free. Would be great for video games. They're not that hard to work up, and definitely would take orders for those. I do them, it's a modified pattern from Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet, so shout out to her. Her retreats this weekend, and I didn't have any money to go. I would have loved to have gone to her retreat. That would have been amazing. Gonna sew on, like I said, sew the pocket on my sweater. Put this shoulder strap on what I'm calling my park purse. I was making a square for a different bag, and it just was wonky, so I put a back on it, and I need to put a handle on it, and decided it's my park purse. Take Copper to the dog park, and I have something to put poop bags and my ID and potentially some water in while we're over there. He likes to go and run around and follow his nose, and we're over there usually for about half an hour, because that's about what both of us can handle. Thank God there's a bench and some picnic tables, so I can sit down when I can't seem to do. I don't take my walker because it is right behind the house, and just try and walk. So, and on top of that is the teacups from Bag O' Day Crochet. I've got plans for those. I want to make 5 to sell and see if I can get any bites. And I can only guarantee Mother's Day in Canada. I'm not sure if I got a bunch done to be shown on Wednesday in that beginning part. I think Wednesday is, okay, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th is Tuesday the 1st. Wednesday is the 1st, so I'm not sure that I can get it to anyone on time, and I'm going to make at least 5 of those for show. So but yeah, feeling much better today. just pain. Lots and lots of pain and tired. I'm going to have to take some more meds again soon. Couldn't take last night's meds because I fell asleep and then I woke up with heartburn. Acid reflux thingy going on, so I had to take some Tums. And with any kind of stomach medicine, you've got to wait at least 2 hours either side of that to take your regular meds, so that you can actually get your meds, because they can block. Tums and Pepto-Bismol and things like that can block your absorption. Your ability to absorb meds, your regular meds. So be careful when you're doing your stuff. So I didn't get to take them until I woke up this morning, around 9ish, when I let Copper out to go to the bathroom. So it was really late with all my meds. And let's see, it's 5 to 5. About 2 hours ago, I took an naproxen for my, actually more than 2 hours. It's pretty close to 3 now since I took the naproxen. But yeah, so Mr. C is working tonight. Yay! And because he's feeling okay enough to go, so that's a good thing. And so it's just going to be a slow night for me. I killed it. I pushed it a lot Wednesday night, because the appointments in the morning, in Edmonton, I never sleep. Sleep is like a half-hour nap, maybe in the tub, or if I'm lucky, an hour on the couch or in the bed. I don't sleep, it's napping. I'm on a natural schedule of being awake till 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, when you have to go to Edmonton to be there for 10 in the morning, that means getting up around 7 o'clock, just to make sure that we're out of here for, it has to be about 6 o'clock, because we have to be ready to go for 7:30 to make sure that we're not late. Otherwise, we're late for appointments, and some of these people, they cancel your appointments if you're late. And probably on Tuesday, there will be, the Monday night, there won't be any sleeping, because that surgery is probably going to be at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So, and it does mess up my week, so I am trying to figure out projects. I didn't work on the project that I wanted to work on when we were there. Just didn't really have time and energy, so I took a break. Had a good supper. We've got on occasion, we now have some putty to stay with. Oh, excuse me. Breakfast is not sitting. So it's nice to have that support person in Edmonton. I think we need to be a little bit more vocal with the friends, because I think we got a lot more support out there than we think we do. With potential places to stay, and just if we got stuck there, that might help out a little bit. Hoping not to move anytime soon, but I'm seeing pictures of spring in the Okanagan, and I am missing BC. I'm a transplant Alberta, and I miss the spring in the Okanagan. The fruit trees are in bloom, and it's so pretty, and I miss it. So I'm wanting to garden, so I'm hoping we can fix this financial thing here soon, because I really would like to get some things in, some flowers, chew up the yard, because that would be nice. So mostly what's left for April is just to wrap up a few unfinished projects. get focused on what our projects for May. He's got knife projects he needs to finish up and start doing stuff. So he definitely needs to get out in the garage and get his forge set up the way he wants. He's got his pieces. Now he just needs to set it up. And we need to get the foundry going, because I have some plans for some jewelry pendants for that. And then just not worry about cleaning house. Just wander around it and go, oh, that needs to be tidied up, or that needs to be cleaned, and do that. And say, oh, I need to store it. I need someplace to store this. So clean out that shelf and then just shove everything in there. Because too much stress over making sure the house is getting clean. And then start getting some videos together, because I've got a couple people who want me to teach them how to crochet, who are interested. And I think some video tutorials would be good. I'm thinking doing a few on colors and how to do sort of an ombre gradiating sort of colors, so you don't necessarily have to buy the balls of ombre, as pretty as they are. Sometimes they just, as pretty as they are, they just don't have colors, and so you're buying it because it's close enough. Well, it's about not being afraid of knots when you're doing it. And that pink and purple shawl I did has a bit of a gradation shading to it, where, you know, I've got two different pinks and about 3 different purples in it. And it's about knowing that all colors go together, colors and shades. So I'm planning on doing some shade working videos and showing the difference between what stuff looks like crocheted and what stuff looks like knitted. Because it does. It does look different. It's not the same. Crochet has this unique texture to it that knitting doesn't. And the variegated yarns look nice with both, but have a tendency to look nicer with knitting. So, because it's a flat stitch. Unless you deliberately do a fancy stitch. When you do a knit 1 row, purl 1 row, you end up with a flat, nice smooth thing. And yes, for the few people out there that have said it has been mentioned, and you are right. Crochet is faster and it does take more yarn, and knitting is slower and takes less yarn. So it all depends on how fast you want your projects to go. And I could mention, do a square, sort of do a time on a square, see how fast each was. Just a simple square of crochet and then a simple square of knit. Also, feel free, as we're coming up to the 30-minute mark here, just to try and wrap up. If you are watching my videos and you like them, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, because I plan on doing a whole lot of things. It's not just crochet. This isn't just a crochet channel. This is going to be chainmail and ornaments and other paper projects and knitting and whatever else. Maybe I'll even do some little science experiments. I'll take some of these craft thingies that they show on YouTube on how to do and see whether or not I can get them to work. So if you have suggestions on or questions and you think I might be able to help, please comment. I will try and be in here a lot more and checking out my videos and see where there's some comments. Maybe I need to subscribe to myself so it pops up on my cell phone. So anyways, from Simon, and copper. Oops. And me, Mrs. C, of the Cretons here in Wainwright. Life is a craft project. Make it fun. Peace, love, and happiness, and great rest of weekend, and a fabulous week to everybody this week coming up, and look forward to chatting some more and hopefully have some stuff to show off. Okay, thank you. Bye.